Alright, I know you can't see it because of the rain, but somebody like plowed this place I drive past every day. Um, the gates all tore up and stuff like that. I don't know. I just got off of work. But yeah, the police were there and everything like that. So I was looking at Twitter and like I usually do, and I get a lot of information from there. And apparently there's this place in Arkansas where it's a white only community. There's you can only be white and you can't be Jewish. And that's it. Like and it's like a traditional, it's called like, what is it called? Going back to the land or something like that. It's like a settlement. You know, what it reminds me of is kind of like a Amish type of deal. I guess the women are homemakers. They take care of the kids. That's their job. The guys work, provide, do things like that. And, you know, the left's all going crazy about it. It's kind of like not really blowing up yet. But you know it's going to blow up. So some black folks did this too. And for me, it's like, who gives a fuck, man? Like, seriously, if people want to be around whoever, let them be around each other. This is what I'm talking about. See, the problem with the left is they want to bully everybody. They want to bully everybody to go along with whatever they say, whatever they want. And that makes people hate them even more. They'll name call you. They'll call you racist, even if you're not racist. You know, they call you names. They're bullies, and they try to act like they are the most righteous people and shit like that when they're just like fucking pricks. You know, I have no problem with this. I have no problem with black people creating their own communities or fucking Hispanics or Asians, and it's like, sorry man, we only want our kind. Like, okay, that's cool, like whatever. Is it racist to not allow people to live there? Sure, like whatever, but like, who gives a fuck? How does it affect you? Like, why do you want to, if you don't agree with their beliefs, why do you want to live around them? You know, that's the thing. It's like, you know, the people that are like pro-choice and they get up in arms about red states banning abortion and stuff, like, then don't live there. Like, why do you care? These are the people you hate too. Like, the left, like, they're so concerned about people having abortions in states where they don't agree with that. They're like pro-choice people. And you hate these people. Like, you hate the way they live, the way they believe. Like, why do you want them to have abortions? Why is it such a big concern? You hate these people. So, like, why the fuck do you care? Why don't you mind your own business? That, like, the left are like the biggest fucking Karens out here. They're the biggest, like, looking through the fucking blinds. Like, back in the old days, I remember growing up, they would, the women that would get made fun of were the suburban women that sit there behind their blinds and kind of peek through their blinds. That's what they basically are, man. It's like, mind your own fucking business. If like, nobody's getting hurt, like, who gives a fuck, man? Like, fuck off. Who cares? You know, and they're all for like, you know, black only this and black only that in universities and stuff like that. Why can't white people have their own place? Why can't other races have their own place? Like, what's the big deal? Like, why do you care so much that you was like want to shove your shit down everyone's throat? And what that does is makes people hate you even more. And it does the opposite. It makes people rebel. It makes them rebel and be like, fuck you, then I will be. Maybe they weren't even racist, but now they're going to be racist. What it is like, honestly, like, the racist thing for the left is like the worst thing. You know, for me, the worst thing you can do is kill somebody. You know, the second worst thing, well, the worst thing you can do is, like, you know, harm a child. That's the worst thing you can do. Like, sexually assault, murder, that's the worst thing you can do. So, usually murder is, like, the worst thing, you know. Rape and stuff like that, that's way up there, too. But, and child molesting, all that shit is right up there. Like, the worst of the worst. And the left, they put, like, people who are racist above that. Like, that's the worst you can be as a racist. It's like, dude, if this person is like behind closed doors, it's just like they're just living their life, you know, doing what they're supposed to do, and yeah, they're racist. Like, they just try to avoid people who aren't like them or the same race, and they're racist behind. Like, why? Who gives a fuck? Like, you know, and the funny thing is they have no problem with any other race being racist. It's just white people. What I think it is I think that they're really racist themselves, even though they act like they're not. And the reason why they go over the top with the racist shit is to try to, like, show that they're not. You know, like, to be, like, so anti-racist that they hate themselves. Like, they want to prove to people who are non-white that I'm so anti-racist that I hate myself. And it's just like, dude, you're fucking stupid, man. And then the other people are probably like, okay, cool, whatever. Like, you're fucking stupid, but okay, cool, man, whatever. Other races are probably like that. Like, you're fucking lame, dude. That's what they probably think about them. They're fucking lame. You're fucking cringe, dude. You know, they probably have more respect for people who actually, like, hate them, like racists that actually fucking hate them, than these fucking people that are just acting like they're not fucking racist, like going over the top. You know, just because at least they're being real. At least, you know, they might fucking. It's almost like, I know you fucking hate me. You know, like, it would be like, you know, like a black person doing that, like sitting here and seeing like that, going all over the top, acting like they fucking hate themselves because of their own skin color, and I'm just like, why you act like, dude? That's kind of weird, dude. That's why you acting like that. And it's like, a black person actually hates me. It's like, man, I probably got more. I got more respect for you because at least you're being fucking real. This guy's acting fake as fuck. It's like, you know, they're acting fucking fake. You know, so this. I know this is all taboo shit. People, oh, you're fucking racist. Why? Because of the color of my skin. I can't have a discussion. I can't talk about anything. No, fuck you. Like, we're done with that shit. Like, if you think I'm a racist, then go fuck yourself. I really don't give a shit. I don't think I'm racist at all. That's just my opinion, you know. Like, but I really don't fucking care. You know, I think that term has been overused. It's been diluted so bad because any little frivolous thing is like called racist now and get up in arms, but it's like, I don't fucking care. I'm done trying to keep track, like, what's offensive. Like, such little petty things are offensive now. Fuck you. Like, go fuck yourself. You don't even live in reality. So I really don't give a fuck what you say. I don't respect you. That's where we're at. So it's like, yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like, there's nothing wrong with people that, and I think that's better. You know, the race thing, like, you know, I get it. Whatever. Like, you know, people are still in that same, like, old school mentality. Like, they want to be around people that look like them, and they trust them more because like they have the same skin tone or different, like same type of like appearance, like different features. Okay, whatever. Then they can be like whatever. I don't care. You know, and if you don't like me because of how I look or whatever, well, how you perceive me, I don't want to be around you anyway. You know what I mean? It's like I don't want to go in your community. You know, so like I don't want to live in your community if I'm not accepted. Fuck you. You know, like why would you want to live in a community that no one fucking likes you? Even if I'm in a white community, like if everyone's like fucking white and they fucking hate me, you know, maybe I fucking like the community I'm in right now, like a small fucking town. Well, like, you know what happens if I, you know, ended up getting a girlfriend here and like, you know, everyone's and then all of a sudden like I decide, I'm not really into you know, like this isn't really working out. And then the town's like, because the town loved her. Now the town fucking hates me because like I broke up with her. You know, it's just like, all right, then I guess I'll fucking leave if everyone. I'll either be by myself, just like stick to myself and not talk to no one, which I, you know, or I'll just fucking move on somewhere else. Like I don't want to be around people who don't want me around. Generally speaking, I just stick to myself anyway. But yeah, if I'm fucking hated because of how I look, or like, why would I want to be there? You know what I mean? I'll avoid that shit. You know, like we were all trying to get past all this shit, man. Like we were all like, I thought that America was doing really good. You know, we elected a black president, and you know, it seemed like we were like putting things in the past and not forgetting about what happened in the past. And you know, if you actually do some research on slavery, like there was a black slave owner, so the whole perception that only white people own slaves is absolutely incorrect. So people need to do their own research and whatever. But the school system basically teaches that it's basically white hate. That's what they teach you. Like white people are horrible. And what I'll say is like, yes, white people brought, you know, black people over here with the slave trade, and you know the Arabs did it too, and they're actually more brutal. So, you know, there was black slave owners. Things were different then, man. Like things were brutal then. You know, things were not as civil. You know. So, I think that people are just getting fucking tired of being told what to do, how to fucking live. You go live how the fuck you want over there, and I'll live how the fuck I want over here. And I'll go live with people who want to live like me. I mean, they might all be just pro-choice people. That's cool, man. Go over there. Like, if you like the same, you know, gender or whatever, fucking go live over there. Why would... Be around people that are like you, man. Like this whole, like, and we should have places, like I said, we should have places where everyone can mix together. But there should be places that people, listen, man, we shouldn't be mixing up fucking Christians and Muslims. We shouldn't be mixing up Jewish and Muslims. Like, we should have our own fucking spaces, man. You know, that's why at some point, America's gonna take over the fucking Mexico and North America, and we're just gonna have our own communities everywhere. We're gonna have less people. It's gonna be different, man. It's gonna be different, and in some places there's gonna be like, yes, only whites are allowed here, and in some places it's gonna be like, yes, there's only blacks allowed here. There's only Hispanics allowed here. Okay, then don't go there. You know what I mean? Like, don't travel through there. You know, stay on the interstate and skip that town. It sucks this way, but you know, when you have mass immigration like we've had, and we don't have people assimilating and, you know, having anything in common, people revert back to, you know, skin color and all this. Like, mass immigration was a problem. You know, I thought that we should have dialed it back. I think that we've allowed too much of it, and the fact that the left has allowed the illegals just to come here and skip lines, like, that was like an ultimate slap in the face to me as a white collar, blue collar worker. Is the fact that they went here and chose illegals over the blue collar. It's like, dude, I'm a fucking citizen, man. You should be like, you people are supposed to be defending me. That just shows like they don't give a fuck about anybody. Whoever like gives them the spotlight and like the righteousness at that right time, they're gonna be for, and they'll forget about whoever they're supposed to be defending. Like, they're not an ally, and I'll never fucking look at them as an ally. They're fucking pieces of shit in my book. You know, I might look at them as like, okay, I take that back. I might look at them as an ally in certain circumstances. If I have to ally with the fucking left to defeat the elites, yes, I'll do that. We can defeat the elites, and then we can fight it out at the end, and whoever wins fucking wins. Like, whatever, you know, kind of like Hunger Games type of deal, where you team up with somebody to destroy the fucking the strong, and then at the end, when it's you two left over, you fight it out. Whoever the strong is fucking wins, and the people that I'd be aligned with would fucking annihilate those people. So, yeah, I'm cool, like, you know, aligning to destroy the elites. Because they're the fucking problem, the elites. The elites are the fucking problem. They're the ones that's causing all the fucking division. I have my suspicion who the elites are, but I really can't say because YouTube doesn't let, you know, free speech. It's my fucking channel, dude. I should be able to say whatever the fuck I want. Put a fucking a label on my channel, 18 and up, you know, edgy content, but you don't need to fucking ban me. You don't need to take down my fucking my videos. You don't need to do that shit. Like, in fact, like, if you want me to, I'll fucking pay for the storage of my videos. You know, I don't get paid for this shit anyway. You know what I mean? So it's just like, this is just set somewhere where I can basically store my fucking material. Some people watching my content, and, you know, some people don't. Like, most people, obviously, no, most people don't, but it's like this, like, fuck off, YouTube. You know, like, if I'm out here saying disinformation or whatever, misinformation, who gives a fuck, man? Don't watch my shit. Like, you don't, if I'm saying stuff that is edgy, fucking taboo, who gives a fuck? Who cares? Put a major label on my shit, like rated fucking XXX. It's like, put that shit on here, man. I want to talk about like real shit, dude, and I felt like I had to like censor myself. I just had to. I'm just trying to speak the truth, man. That's all there is to it. And, you know, some things I might be wrong, but okay, I was wrong about that. My perception was wrong about that. But yeah, you know, I think that the left pushing their fucking bullshit on people is causing people to rebel, and the youth. Trust me, the young men, they're fucking fed up with it, dude. Like, they're tired of the woke shit. You know how nice it is, even though like I got a problem with Trump. You know how nice it is to like see woke like fucking die. How to see like these shows like Colbert go down, or like The View take a shit. You know, to be able to say like certain words again that I used to be able to say when I was younger, but I had to stop saying it because I gotta be politically correct. Gotta be politically correct. Gotta be politically correct. Might hurt somebody's feelings. Oh, but what about my feelings? Fuck my feelings. Dude, if you don't like my content, turn the fucking channel. That's all there is to it. If you don't like something I'm saying, then don't watch. Why is it that fucking difficult? I need to report this person. You're a fucking bitch, dude. You're a fucking pussy. I never report anybody. If I'm saying something that's illegal, I get it. But if I'm like bashing somebody, talking shit, who gives a fuck? Like, who really cares? Go on about your day and fucking block me. Why is that fucking difficult for you people on the left? You do it all the time on X. These people on fucking Twitter are the biggest fucking pussies, I swear to God. So I'm basically a reply guy on Twitter, right? I talk a lot of shit on there. I talk a lot of fucking shit, man. I talk shit till, usually it's to garner attention, to garner discussion, to grab attention. Some of the stuff a lot of the stuff I just like, yeah, I believe, but I don't mean to be like so rude. You know what I mean? Some people I'm like a little bit more. I'm usually rude to like famous people. You know what I mean? And I figure like they're not gonna see it anyway, so I don't give a fuck. But basically, I'm just trying to get attention from people who might see it, not the actual celebrity. Because the actual celebrity, I'm almost like they're not gonna see. Sometimes they see it. So it's a rare, but sometimes they actually see that shit. And sometimes they'll respond. Sometimes they give me a like. But when a famous person responds, it's like, okay, I get a little bit more respect. Like, I was a little bit too rude. A little bit too crass. Because I didn't anticipate them really seeing it anyway. I just want to use their platform to talk shit on them, or just to talk shit about the situation. So, yeah, I'm basically a reply guy on there. And what they do, the left does, is they'll reply to something that I fucking said, and then they'll fucking block me. It's like, what? I know I got to put in my 2 cents, and I'm gonna make it so you can't say nothing. Like, you shouldn't be able to if you do that, then like your comment should be deleted. Like, if I can't say something, then it's just like all these pussies that like they can't handle the comments, so they turn off the comments. So like, I don't want your shit on my algorithm. I don't want it in my news feed. They shouldn't be able to be seen. They should be automatically taken off the algorithm if they're gonna say shit that we can't even comment on. Like, it's just stupid. I haven't blocked anybody. The last person I've blocked was my ex-fiance. I blocked her when we broke up. The reason why I blocked her is because I was trying to break that cycle of getting back together with her. I had a feeling that she would hit me up, and she did. I think I blocked one of my somebody that was a friend, and it was like a kind of like a same type of kind of a friendship, but I don't want to go too in depth about that. But I was trying to do the same thing, trying to break that cycle, just like move on with yourself. You know what I mean? Say our goodbyes, and that's about it. You just fucking think. I'll fuck off, you know. That's basically why I did it. But like, I don't block people because I want people to be able to say whatever they want to say on my platform. Even though it's a little platform, I want to, like, say what you want to say. You want to talk shit about me? Go ahead, talk shit about me. I'm not gonna, as long as, like, you're not, like, doxing me or saying illegal shit. Like, if you want to talk shit, go ahead. I don't fucking care. Like, I mean, I've seen all kinds of shit. Like, people talk about me all the fucking time on the internet. You know, it's like, whatever. Go ahead. That's what happens, especially when you're a truth teller. Like, nobody fucking likes you. If you want nobody to like you, just tell the truth. Then everyone will fucking hate you. That's the biggest thing, man. If you want everyone to hate you, just tell the truth. Because, like, if you tell the truth and you don't sugarcoat shit, and it's like you just tell it like it is, fucking people don't like that shit, man. And I try to be courteous people, and, like, you know, the last thing I want to do is, like, get somebody to, like, harm themselves. So, like, there was this one time I was going back and forth with this person, supposed to be a female, and then she starts talking about, like, she's gonna kill herself and shit. And then when I was like, okay, I'm done. Like, that was, I don't mean any, like, that's enough. Like, I'm not gonna keep engaging with you. As soon as somebody starts talking like that, like, yeah, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'll argue with somebody, and usually I don't talk shit on them. They talk shit on me. Like, if it's somebody that is lower status on the internet, you know, they got less followers or less subscribers, you know, I'm not gonna hit them first. You know, like, it's usually somebody that's I'm hitting up. I don't punch down, but if I feel like it, if I'm in the mood, if I got the energy, sometimes I don't have the energy, and it's like this, like, whatever, dude. But if I got the energy, man, I'm gonna fucking hit you back hard. So, you know, especially if I'm really, like, if I'm in the right frame of mind, I'm gonna hit you hard. Like, this one guy, I got into it with them, and he started talking shit about my grammar or whatever. First off, like, there's this guy that's, like, obsessed about vaccines, you know, and I'm not anti-vax or nothing, but, like, that's all he talks about. So, like, I like to dig on him a little bit. And I told him, like, you should take my boosters and, like, my kids' boosters or whatever. So some fucking dumb dude, he's like saying I sound like I'm, like, not sex trafficking, but, like, kid trafficking or something like that. Child trafficking, because I, like, how the fuck did you get that out of this? You know, like, what the fuck are you talking about? And, like, we're going a little bit back and forth, and because, like, I was probably I forgot exactly what I said, but, like, I'm sure I was insulting him. And then because he insulted me, like, I was probably saying some choice words that I can't say on here. Oh no, can't hear it. Adults can't hear it. Can't have adults fucking hear shit. Oh no. So, like, YouTube is so lame sometimes, man. Seriously. Anyway. So I was, like, talking crap about my grammar and shit. And you know what? I bet you at least half the people on fucking Twitter use AI for their fucking tweets. And their replies, they probably just, like, I bet you that's what they do with, like, my statement, because I've done it before with, like, a sock puppet account. Like, just to talk shit. Just fucking take their statement, say, rebut this. You know what I mean? Not that fucking difficult. In AI. Copy and paste what they said, put it in AI, fucking rebut this. Rebut this in a complex way. You know, whatever. But like people, I think it's funny when people talk about my grammar and my spelling, especially like my spelling it's usually not that bad. What happens is like autocorrect will like change a word or something. I don't know why it fucking does it, and I don't catch it because I'm like trying to get it out there super fucking fast. Like basically, when you're a reply guy, if you want to try to get traction, you want to get as soon as somebody big, a prominent figure tweets something, you know, like a couple minutes, especially if you don't see a lot of responses on there, you get a couple of minutes, especially if you get in there like in the seconds and you get something in there that's like pretty good, something somewhat clever, you might get a lot of fucking views on that. So that's what I do. I'm like looking for like prominent figures that got a big following, something interesting. I got something interesting to say. I'll tweet it real quick, and then sometimes so I'm not proofreading. I'm trying to get it out there as quick as possible, and autocorrect just goes ahead and like corrects it, like makes me look stupid. But like you can read it, just like one little mistake, you know, like it's supposed to say off and it says on or something like that. It's not necessarily that. It's supposed to say like in, but it says on or something. You know, you might have to take a double take, like, oh, okay, this is what that fucking guy means. But people talk shit about my grammar on there, and I basically said to this guy, I'm like, my grammar is beautiful because it shows that I'm imperfect, and it shows the human side of me. And then at the bottom, I skipped a couple lines and I put bot. Then he fucking calls me a dick. Like, I won. But so yeah, I have a little bit of fun on there, and some of it's, you know, I'm just at this point, since I'm not making money, and you know, I'm gaining a little bit of, there might be bots, but it's you know, it's at least I'm not losing followers, and I think I am losing like verified, because I had like 6,400 verified, and now it's 6,100. So I've lost a lot of it's probably because of Trump supporters. That's what it is, because I've been talking shit on Trump lately, and they don't fucking like that. So, you know, it's like, fuck off. You know, I a big fucking follower of they had like a couple 100,000 followers, and like, oh, no, you know, they basically they broadcasted they're not following me no more. I'm like, give them the finger, like, fuck you, I don't care. Fuck off, don't follow me no more. I don't fucking give a shit. I don't even know who the fuck you are. Fuck off. But yeah, I don't know. I guess that's all I really have to fucking say. So